One of the most iconic high fives in the history of sports. Not even joking. It is. It is. It's just unfortunate that on August the 30th, just over a month from now, it might be as heated as ever. But before we get on to things, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We are only 24 subscribers away from 24,700, which is our goal by the end of the day. So this is Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. I think everyone knows who they are at this stage. At this stage, everyone knows who both of these players are. And it is very obvious why. Like, these are players that have been rivals for the first time, teammates. They've played against each other in the pros. They're rivals for Rookie of the Year. And they've obviously, apparently, played against each other quite a bit in high school. And it is an interesting, an interesting dynamic. There are two people that are 22-year-olds who just want to play basketball, who have been put front and center in some sort of culture war, and it surely has taken its toll on both of them. I'd say it's definitely worse for Angel, because I'd say the abuse that she's getting is a lot worse than the abuse Caitlin Clark's getting, and like, Caitlin Clark, in fairness to her, stays off social media and does a much better job of that than almost any 22-year-old I've ever seen. But this is going to be an interesting one. This is where the Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark fans, it's a truce. This is the Zubilation. We all heard the Zubilation story. We all heard the Zubilation story. When the Fever stunk for so long, as a team, nothing looked like it was going good. Heck, Nalissa Smith's girlfriend was criticizing Caitlin Clark on social media. Aaliyah Boston's best friend was going at Caitlin Clark on social media. But then you've seen they went to Zubilation, and suddenly since then have been like the third best team of the WNBA. And then you're even seeing one of Caitlin Clark, or one of Angel Reese's former teammates, who beat her in the championship as well, saying she's going to pull up to one of Flaw J's games. And then again, there was more interactions. Like, during the game, they were interacting with each other. You were seeing, obviously, Caitlin Clark and Paige. Like, this was all just like all the heated rivalries, and they're all just at this big party. It's like, oh, we've all made it. We've all made it. Like, and then yeah, even like this, during the game, I know that bucket went viral. I haven't checked my phone yet, but my phone's blowing up, He said. Clark even said on the bench, you know how many people are happy right now. I was like, man, I already know. I'm already knowing, so I'm going to see that video everywhere. That was the assist, and I said it, like, the assist happened, and I think I was at Reese on 8 points, and Clark had 10 assists. I was like, the best thing that could happen in this game is one more Clark assist to Reese, where Clark ties the record, and Angel Reese gets her double-double. Obviously, Angel Reese got her double-double. Both rookies broke. Like, I've said it tons of times that it was the perfect All-Star weekend. Caitlin Clark making 2 or 3 3-pointers would have obviously been better. But, like, Caitlin Clark set a rookie assist record, the only rookie to ever have 10 assists in a All-Star game. And let's be real, Caitlin Clark is going to break the All-Star game assist record at some stage. Because it's not going to be next year when it goes back to two teams scoring in 130, 140 points, like it is every year where it's not Team USA versus the All-Stars. The only way they're going to make this competitive is I know it's been Stewie and A'ja Wilson every year, make it Clark and Reese. Just make it Clark and Reese as the two captains. I don't care. Just to make it competitive. Make it Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. And make it like it was in the NBA. Let them pick their team. Let them pick their teams. Like, that would be, you can get some rivalries. You would see Aaliyah Boston, Sabrina Ionescu, Caitlin Clark. Whereas Angel Reese is going to take, Kenny Carter's going to be an all-star. Kenny Carter will be there on Team Angel Reese. A'ja Wilson will be on Team Angel Reese. Like, that would be a really cool game in the future. But you could see this whole All-Star weekend that there's been probably no... Like, this is what I've always said, where it's like, the circus on social media is completely different than real life. And I think this is where all the players realized, and they were like, okay, yeah, this is really what it is. Is really what it is. And you could even see the players, if you're talking about, like, if you're listening to the way Natasha Cloud talks about Caitlin Clark, she was basically said as much as she's willing to just sacrifice herself to let others shine. So I can see players looking to go and play with her, obviously. And you could see in the game that as far as just chemistry is concerned, I know Jonquel Jones hit Angel Reese on that football pass catch. Angel Reese out there playing like a wide receiver. Caitlin Clark throw 3 of them a game. Can Caitlin Clark get herself a wide receiver instead of stone hands players? Caitlin Clark goes and gets herself a wide receiver on that Indiana team, not named Temi Fagbenle. The amount of assists she's going to have. But, like, albeit, like, Kelsey Mitchell's a great player, her hands are made of stone when she's trying to catch the ball. But, yeah, that is probably it from All-Star Weekend. A very, very interesting weekend. It really was, and it could not have went better. It genuinely could not have went better for almost everybody involved. The only person that could have went better, slightly better for is, I don't know, maybe Team USA. The Team USA players, I guess. Aja Wilson, maybe. Caitlin Clark could have hit an extra shot. Well, Paul Pierce was right what he said, and he was like, what ratings would he give Caitlin Clark? A+. What would he give Angel Reese? A+. What would he give Urike? A+. And I stand by that. I will stand by the fact that Urike was the best player, and the next 3 best players were Nneka, Angel Reese, and Caitlin Clark. And I think if you want to argue again that Caitlin Clark was better than Angel Reese, cool. Because she can completely control the game from that point guard position. But you can't judge. This is one of those games where it's like they both did exactly what they were meant to do in their roles. Like, you can't judge a point guard who was being blitzed and set up everything for her teammates when she was on the floor, by their scoring. Just like you can't necessarily, like, Angel Reese missed a couple of jump shots, so you can't really judge her by that. She's a rebounder who, in fairness, shot pretty damn well. So it's like, if you're judging Caitlin Clark, to be fair, she could have shot better, but if you're judging Caitlin Clark by flaws in a game, there's no point judging players by what they've done badly in a game. It is just, what have they done well, and is what they've done well contributing to the team winning? And I think that outside of Urike and BBALL, the next 2 biggest contributors to that team winning were these 2 right here. Again, Alicia Gray was in that conversation, in that next 4. I keep forgetting how good Alicia Gray was. Anyway, yeah, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.